In the bustling terminals of Charles de Gaulle Airport, the hum of intercoms, the clatter of luggage wheels, and the soft footsteps of countless travelers masked a secret. A man who lived there for years, unnoticed by most. His name, Mehran Karimi Nasseri, a stateless traveler who, in 1988, found himself stranded in a terminal, unable to leave, unable to enter, caught between borders with no place to go. Nasseri's story began not as a homeless wanderer, but as a man with a tragic and complicated past. Born in Iran, he had fled the oppressive regime, seeking asylum in the United Kingdom. But his papers were lost, tangled in a bureaucratic nightmare. His documents were deemed invalid, and without a clear nationality, he became a man without a country. He was stuck in a limbo, trapped in the sterile, fluorescent-lit corridors of the airport. For years, Nasseri lived in Terminal 1, his world reduced to the gray walls, the cold marble floors, and the endless sea of strangers passing him by. He had no legal status, no right to enter France, and no way to return to Iran. He lived off the occasional handouts, and he survived through the routines of airport life, the smells of coffee brewing, the constant whoosh of luggage carts, and the haunting sound of announcements echoing through the halls. But despite his bleak existence, Nasseri became a figure of quiet mystery. Over time, airport staff, cleaning crews, and security officers became his unwitting family. They knew him by name, but few knew the depth of his struggles, the tragedy that had led him to this place. His story grew, not just in the sterile halls of Charles de Gaulle, but in the whispers of the world beyond. It wasn't long before he became a symbol of perseverance, of the human cost of borders, of the strange, unfathomable consequences of bureaucracy. But Nasseri's years of confinement weren't endless. In 2006, after almost 2 decades, he was finally allowed to leave when his papers were sorted. Yet the man who had once walked through endless security checks and gazed out at the world through terminal windows found himself free, but forever changed. He left behind the life he had known, but the memory of a man who lived inside an airport, an embodiment of the trials of those without a place, remains. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below to help the channel grow.